I've got a viral illness. My doctor says it's the common cold and it's contagious, so I need to be out of school until Wednesday. I think I can go back on Wednesday, which is not fun. As you can see, I'm coughing heavily. What I'm doing right now is I've got the shower running, but I'm not in it, because what I'm doing right now was recommended by the doctor, which is to steam up a room and get myself in there for a while to kind of clear up the mucous membranes. But I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about the Mariners. Mariners play the Red Sox again tonight, and I am looking for less strikeouts by the offense and more control by our pitchers. I'm going to go through who our pitcher is in a minute, and some things that I think need to change between last night's game and tonight's game. But what I can absolutely tell you is that the umpire yesterday stunk. He was only .3 runs in Boston's favor, but J.P. Crawford should have got on base with a walk in the first inning, which, huge. He's our leadoff man out instead of getting on base. That's a huge momentum thing. I cannot wait until robo-umps. I do believe that the minor leagues are using robo-umps. I'm not 100% sure. But in a few weeks, after the semester's over and I'm feeling better and I have some more money, I'm going to head down to a Bison's game and check and see if they've got robo-umps, because I think it would be fun to just, head out to a Bison's game. Tickets are $14. Not bad. I'll probably get a soda. I'm 1 year sober on Tuesday, by the way. Special video coming up on Tuesday, if I'm not sick. So, I'm going to go ahead and talk about what's going on with the Mariners yesterday and today. Most of our guys have seen Pavella before, so they've had a couple of at-bats. Some success, some not success. It depends. What I'm looking for in our offense is controlling the zone. If that first pitch is a strike, you swing at it, try to foul it off. If that first pitch is a ball, you take it, because you know what happens when a first pitch is a ball on offense? Usually good things. Second pitch, third pitch, fourth pitch even. I obviously understand the 3-1 take, disrespect and everything. Most of the Red Sox have not had at-bats or plate appearances against George Kirby. George Kirby's got like a 3.3 ERA. Pereva's got like a 4.04. Both of them have a whip just about 1, so I'm expecting it to be an incredibly low-scoring game. Now that I say that, it's probably going to be 19-18. I predicted Seattle to win 5-4 if you watch my sports predictions earlier in the day. But what I'm frustrated by with the Mariners' defense yesterday was we had multiple things that could have been scored in error, but weren't scored in error. Now, Urias at third base, when he tried to tag out the runner going to third instead, and then threw out the guy at first, but missed by this much. There were 2 outs. He should have gone for the guy at third. It was a force out, or it was a tag. It wasn't a force out situation, but going for the tag, perfect, would have been perfect there. Dominic Canzone had some mental errors in the outfield. Did not do well. Did not have a lot of effort. Did not do well at the plate. I expect Dylan Moore to start today, but you never know because of lefty-righty matchups and everything, and who Scott Service is going to want in and out. You never know. Lineups will probably be out in an hour or so. What time is it? It's 5:14 my time, so it's 2:14 Seattle time for the game in Seattle. I'm excited for this season. The one thing that everybody has to remember is, generally, over a 162-game season, you win 50, you lose 50. It's what you do with the other 62. And for the Mariners, if we're 500 today, perfect. That can get us 2-1, 3-1. I don't think we're going to struggle with the Guardians. We'll go into an off week, or an off day on Thursday. Okay, so the lineup is out. Crawford, Rodriguez, Polanco, Mitch Garver is the DH. Cal Raleigh, Mitch Haniger, or the other Mitch. So basically it's the same lineup as yesterday. Ty France is batting 7th, which I love that. Now, Driveline yesterday disappointed us, because Driveline basically went 0 for 8, 0 for 9 at the plate, and we had 9 strikeouts, or it might have been 7. I think it was 9. But either way, almost a third or even a third of the outs yesterday were strikeouts. We've been preaching control the zone. Luke Raleigh is 9th and is 8th and Arijas is 9th. So it's a good lineup. 7 through 9 did really well yesterday. Ty France did control the zone. He needs to get faster running the bases, but I think he's been working on it. He does look faster. Got thrown out a few times on plays that I thought were going to be bigger and better plays. But you know what? It's game 1 of 162. I'm not upset about the way the Mariners played yesterday. I'm not upset by losing by 2 runs either, because 2 runs ain't the end of the world. So thank you for joining me, and hopefully I'll be able to do a recap video as long as I don't have to fall asleep during the game. Unfortunately, one of the medications that my doctor put me on has some risks, so I need to be basically babysat by my mother today to make sure that the risks aren't too severe. And if they are, she needs to take me to the hospital and all that nonsense, but that's fine. One of the things that can happen with it is I can fall asleep, so, if I fall asleep, that's fine. But there are some risks of, respiratory distress and stuff like that. But I'm feeling well. My cough has gone down, so hopefully I'll be able to join you for a recap of the game tonight. But if not, I'll watch the game later, tomorrow, whenever I'm awake, and give you a recap.